Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, at sa lahat po ng nanonood sa kani-kanilang mga tahanan. Ito po ang The Cutie and Jackie Show, and we're very pleased tonight to have with us the chairman of the Games and Amusements Board. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Eric Buhain.
Good evening, Jackie, Cutie, and thank you for inviting me to your show.
Oh, thank you also for coming.
So,
and
yeah.
pag-uusapan natin ngayon, Eric as the chairman, Eric as the swimmer, Eric as the father,
okay.
Eric as the husband.
Okay.
So, Eric, she said that you're actually a really, really, really funny guy and you can have a career as a clown.
Oh, talaga.
Yes, kasi actually, his eldest daughter and my daughter, they both go to the same school. And,
Right.
well, we went to the birthday of the daughter. Tapos, sabi ko sa asawa niya, si Eileen, si Congresswoman Eileen, I said, wow, hindi mo na kailangan mag-hire ng clown kasi nandyan na yung asawa mo. He was really hosting, he was singing and dancing. Talagang mas magaling pa sa usual clowns na nakikita namin.
May pangarap ka bang maging clown someday?
Hindi naman. Siguro dahil I just have so much fun with yung mga ganun birthdays. Even myself, I celebrate my birthdays talaga na masaya. Siguro it's because when I was a swimmer, yun lang ang talagang free day ko eh. To not be a day of swimming. You know?
Okay,
So,
speaking of swimming, at what age did you start?
I started learn to swim when I was 7 years old. And then I started competitive swimming at 9.
How did you
Okay.
get into that? Did
Yeah,
you
how?
like want to, or your parents brought the idea up, or your coach thought you're a really good swimmer and
No, actually it was parang blessing in disguise. I was born with a primary lung complex. So I was very sickly. And then one day there was a doctor who said, hey, why don't you have your son participate in swimming para ma-improve yung lungs? So doon, I started to learn how to swim. And then when the teaching went on, many of the instructors were telling me, oh, you could be good, etc., etc.
they saw potential right
They saw
away
potential.
at age 7 or maybe at
Wow.
age 8?
Actually, I won the gold medal in the Learn to Swim at age 7.
So the minute you
Really?
started, you won. Because you started swimming at 7 and
But,
you competed at 8,
Form
at
lang,
9.
form, technique lang, but not speed, not the time. Because when I started in swimming, 9 years old, the girls were faster than me.
Why?
Wow.
Why so? Is that normal that the girls are faster than you, or the girls are faster than the men, or just so happened that in
At that time,
at your class
Yeah.
with the people you're with?
At the time, because the girls were already ahead, they trained harder.
okay.
I started, I was very weak. So that was the reason why talo ako ng mga girls. So pag tinatawag yung girls group, andun na ako, Eric Buhain. Kaya nung mga bata ako, niloloko ko ng mga boys, uy, si Eric, talo na naman ng babae, ganyan. So you really hear this kanchaw-kanchaw about...
Do you think that drove you to work harder?
oh yeah, definitely, Cutie. That's...
Drove you to work harder to court girls more?
no, actually,
So the teasing works. So Jackson, when people tease you, it actually can
Yeah,
be a
actually kasi,
plus. Yeah.
Di ba, you're young and then everything that they tease you, you actually bring that with you when you grow up.
Especially if it's against girls,
Diba?
right? Since the girls are
Yeah.
mas mabilis yung girls.
I was... Kaya team namin was 20, I was 20th.
Wow, no
Really?
way.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they all go on to pursue swimming?
Yeah, they
Did some
went
of them?
into college swimming. Some went to the national team, but ako, I went all the way to the Olympic Games. So
Okay, so none of your parents are into swimming.
no.
So it just so happened because of the lung complication.
In my mother's side, kung family history, my mother's side, my uncle si Sunny Reyes was a Olympian in basketball.
Right.
So
So really athletic anyway.
Athletic,
So
so-
did you thank your doctor after that? Like, hey doc, thanks for the good advice
actually,
and look where I am now.
up to now, I've
Oh,
You
had.
thank
remember his
him.
name?
No,
Go.
I don't. I don't remember.
Okay,
I was
anyway,
very
whoever
small.
the doctor was
Yes,
of Eric,
please,
yeah.
when he was 7 years old,
Yeah.
so like maybe how
If
many
you're
years
still
old?
alive.
Thank you very much.
30
because
years Thank
now
you.
he's
Yeah.
really an Olympic swimmer.
Right.
Thank
Okay,
you,
so
thank
how
you.
was it? What I want to know how the training was. So
Very
when
hard.
you did competitive swimming, like after classes, ano yung schedule mo?
No, you swim before classes.
So what time do you
ano
get
oras?
up? Yeah.
So the lifestyle completely changes. Wake up at 4 in the morning.
Oh my God! Ang lamig-lamig pa ng
Yeah.
tubig ng 4 o'clock.
Then practice at 5. Get out of the pool by 7. Go to school at 8. Stay in school till 4. Go back to practice at 5 in the
Twice a
afternoon.
day.
Wow.
Then train up to 7:30. Go home. Then do your homework. And then it's 6 days or 5 days a week plus Saturday morning.
Can you swim on a full
Wow.
stomach or it should be like
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
half empty?
Kumain ka
Yeah,
na,
kasi you
or-
woke up at 4 and you're training by 5.
You take a very, very light snack. Maybe
Such
dalawang
as?
pandesal, you know.
May
2 slices of
palaman?
bread. Hindi na. After training, then that's the time you eat.
Don't you
light.
get really hungry after swimming? Di ba?
Oh, yes.
After swimming,
Yeah.
sobrang gutom.
Sa-
At the
Sarap.
time of when I was training for the Olympics, it was I lose around 3 pounds a day.
Huh?
Hey, we should start swimming.
A day, a day. But I was training 8 hours a day at that time.
Oh gosh.
Did you think it got in the way of your studies because you could only go to your assignments after
Actually,
school?
that's a nice question. Today, there's a lot of debate on the effects of training hard compared to being successful. you know.
Right.
Yes.
So-
Successful in school.
Because
In
one
school,
will
yes.
suffer,
Academics,
yeah.
yes.
So, when I was growing up, I was, kumbaga, nagkaroon kami ng usapan na aking father, si daddy ko, na pag bumaba ang grades ko below 85, I would stop swimming. So, since I love to swim so much, I would study during that after practice on the road going to school, recess, lunch, on the road, going back to the pool in the afternoon,
Wow.
weekends. So, it was parang personal discipline.
But you...
So, I ended up number 10. I graduated high
In
school.
class?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
number 10 in
graduated
class, and then college, he was cum laude.
cum laude.
Oh my gosh.
See?
In the States.
So because you really, really liked swimming,
Because of my love for swimming, I just decided na
to study hard.
study hard. Kasi
So you
kahit
could stay.
pag below 85 ka, parang bagsak yun eh, as far as my dad is concerned. So, I really
Wow.
studied.
So thank you rin sa daddy ni
Yeah.
Eric.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he
did.
set the proper standards.
Yes.
And so for the kids out there that want to pursue, sports,
do it.
don't forget what Eric did. Just
Yes.
make sure your grades are good so you can pursue your athletic.
You can do it.
dream.
It's really being yourself and trying to pursue your dreams, and all of these things kasama sa pagiging bata. You as a child, you have to go to school, and you also have to do good in school.
But at what
Yes,
age
yes.
did you realize you really loved swimming? When you started, did you immediately
No,
love
no.
it? Or after the
The
first win?
First year and a half, talagang kami dyan, debate kami ng parents ko. I would hide. Kunyari, practice na, or kunyari, sa umaga, kunyari.
Hide so you
pinapamag-
don't have to swim?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So, punta ako sa lola ko, tatago ako doon. So, pero the funny thing is, when I was in the swimming pool, I trained hard. Talagang really pushing myself to the limit. So, noong maging 11 years old na ako, I swam in a competition. I placed third. So, from day 1 to 2 years, puro ako talo. No medal whatsoever, nothing. Last place.
Last
Noong-
place sa girls. di
Last
ba?
place pa sa girls. And
Kasi
then
wala
af-
nang time.
Yeah. After that, nanalo ako ng bronze medal in one event. I think that was 400 IM pa, if I'm not mistaken. So naisip ko, wow. Dalawa na lang tatalunin ko, gold medalist na ako. So biglang
Yeah.
nagbago yung aking...
That was your turning
Wow.
point
yeah,
in swimming.
I thought, I could be good at this. So I became more serious. Instead of my mom waking me up in the morning, I would wake them up in the morning. So nagbaliktad na. Sabi ko, let's go. I want to practice. Saturday, early ako sa pool. I would run, do push-ups, sit-ups, crunches, anything na just to get stronger. Then
Wow.
a year later, I improved so much that I made the national age group team, the junior swimmers. So I went to Singapore, represented the Philippines. I won a bronze medal. So,
Wow.
That was your first bronze.
my
Wow.
first
At the
bronze
age of?
in 12.
At the age of 12,
In
ladies and
Singapore.
gentlemen.
Singapore.
Wow.
So I said, international na to. Pwede ako sigurong gumaling dito. Yan. And then that time, my dad said, where do you want to go? You know, you want to go palarong pambansa, which is just the Philippines. You want to go to the SEA Games, or do you want to go to the Olympic Games? So, so I said, what's you know, I don't understand
What
the
was the
question.
difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, if you want to go to the palarong pambansa, come Monday morning, gisingin mo na lang yung driver. Yung katulong, siya nang maghatid sa'yo sa swimming pool. Pero kung gusto mong mag-Olympics, gisingin mo ako.
Wow.
So, that
Itong SEA
weekend-
Games, mami mo.
Parang ano yan it's a question of do you want to go all the way or do you just want to be so-so.
But how simple the way he put it.
Yeah.
I was almost 12 years old when I decided that I would be an Olympian.
Pero yung suporta ng
So,
pamilya, nandyan na.
Yes, importante yan,
Yes.
Jackie. Talagang hindi ko magagawa. Kahit na sinong bata, hindi magagawang mag-Olympics by himself. Kailangan may taong sumusuporta, may you know, the competitions, nag-cheer
Yeah.
sa'yo, and also positive reinforcement.
Yes.
It sounds like
Sometimes
your
you
dad
lose.
was a
So,
huge
what did you-
factor.
Yeah, what did you choose?
I chose my parents. So it
Olympics.
was Olympics at the age of 11.
11.
Yeah.
Oh, how?
So I was 18 years old when I made my first Olympic
How was
Games.
that? Even attending the
Where was it?
opening
Where was it?
ceremonies.
In Seoul,
and-
Korea.
Wow.
Seoul Olympics in 88.
Did it feel different to just be there and
Oh, yes.
knowing that you're there as
Yes, because it's very hard to make the Olympic team. You have to make a time that's equivalent to probably top 15 in the world.
in the world?
In the world.
Yes.
Yeah, not just in the Philippines
Okay.
or in
In the world.
Asia,
So
right?
you have to do that time, and then once you make that time, then that qualifies you to the Olympic Games. So, and then if you don't do that, there's competitions, regional and continental competitions that you have to win to get the Olympic
To get a slot there, right, right.
Okay, so syempre, estudyante ka pa, and then paano yung pag-aaral? Like, absent ka dito? Would
Especially
take
since you
your
had to leave for the
exams? Yeah.
Olympics, yeah.
Yes, growing up, I was very lucky to have classmates who, in the school also, La Salle Sobel, who was very supportive of having a student that was going to the SEA
Well,
Games.
of course.
So
You're probably the first student that
did
that
that.
made it, right?
I won
you
my
made
first
history.
SEA Games gold medal second year high school.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
medyo parang proud sila. So they would, what I
Biglang
would do is,
madami ka ng friends.
yeah, maraming friends. I would take the exam sometimes ahead, you know, or after. Na. So, tapos,
So they made it easy also. Yeah.
you have to get the support kasi pag it becomes very difficult time-wise. You know, you're swimming maybe at least 5 hours plus you lift weights. You have to do calisthenics.
5 hours a day. We're talking about a day. And they're only 24 hours a day. And
15 kilometers total a
And
day.
and yung pagtulog mo, ilang oras?
6 hours,
but you were a
Only?
kid. Didn't you need 8 hours of sleep?
No, 10.
maybe 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're young.
I never got 10.
But
Diba?
the work ethic, the time management for studies was the one that helped me because in the car, nag-aaral na ako. Pag recess, nag-aaral na ako. Gawa ko ng mga homework, yung first 2 subjects. Lunch, yung the next 2 subjects. Then in the afternoon, papunta na sa swimming pool ulit, nagbabasa na ako. So pagdating ko sa bahay, after dinner, mga
Half the
9.
work's done.
Yeah. That's mga 30 minutes na lang ako. And then, tulog ka na, mga 10, wake up at 4.
Wow.
But
Everything.
can you say you had a full childhood in spite of the fact that you were training a lot?
Oh, yun.
That's
Sinabi niya.
that's a nice question.
Sinabi niya earlier about yung parties.
Yeah,
You would
wala.
look forward to.
I would in 365 days in a year, I would have my birthday and Christmas
That's it.
as my free day.
Two days off in a
Wow.
year.
Yeah. So
It's no joke.
I get invited by my schoolmates na birthday ko, punta ka. Hindi ako makakapunta because I have training. Tapos bukas I have to wake up at 4. So medyo kulang ang socialization ko when I was
But did you
And
feel like you
masama ang
were
loob
missing
mo?
out? Yeah,
Yeah.
masama yung loob mo. Or okay
Hindi
lang
naman.
sa'yo kasi love mo naman.
okay na okay sa akin because to race, to compete, and to win was really the objective.
Yeah, actually parang ibang mundo, di
Iba
ba?
talaga.
Iba.
Ibang-iba.
Parang you matured much quicker than everyone else your age.
And the demand, you know,
Yeah.
from just swimming because you're Buhain and then representing your school, then all of a sudden it's Philippines
Country.
na, you know,
Country.
and then media comes around and says, "Oh, are you going to win?"
Yeah.
So yeah,
they
that's
ask
right.
Are you going to win? Ano naman sagot?
Sabi ko, I will try my best. I'm seeded. Ganun. Then you learn to answer questions.
Which is what? Let's say, okay, Eric, are you gonna win? How would you answer?
Well, I will try my best. I'm seeded number 1, and I will do whatever it takes to win the gold medal for the country.
Ah,
Okay.
good.
So I have a question. So when people swim, kailangan mag-warm up before?
Oh yes, yes.
Like even kami, like ordinary, not competitive swimming. Or if we
As-
do laps, let's say.
Yes, you do. You have
Yes.
to warm up out of the pool just to get warmed up, just to get the blood flowing. Kasi some get a lot of the injuries because of not warming up properly.
Okay.
Like,
So
what about-
swimming
Did
is
you ever get
shoulders.
cramps?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've-
yes.
I've heard a lot of people getting
Yes.
cramps. I've never experienced it in water.
When I was a swimmer, I had that bad experience, and even as an Olympic swimmer, I got scared of getting cramps in the middle of the pool.
Did you ever get one during competition?
No, no, no.
Wow.
After that, what we did, QT, was every meal, which was at least 5 meals a day. We had the
Small
banana.
meals.
Small meals, may banana kami.
Because it
banana.
has potassium.
Ah.
Right, so all you out there, don't
Bananas.
forget banana. You know what they say? It's not an apple a day that keeps a doctor away. It's a banana a day.
I would agree with that.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
More than an apple?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or an apple and a banana.
Apple, a
Oh,
banana
sure,
is
di
more.
ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Sagot na lahat.
Yeah.
Vitamin C
Vitamin
sa apple
C.
mo.
So okay, so warm up and then you swim. Meron bang warm down?
Oh yes, definitely.
Also,
Because
What are the cool down movements?
after training, your lactic acid builds up. This is like, for example, if you go to the gym, you're running, or you're lifting weights, you feel that parang pain on your muscle. That is not actually just the muscle feeling pain. It's an acid that
Being excreted.
excreted, and then it affects your muscle, so you get pain. You have to wash it off. You have to warm down para ma-wash off mo yon. Otherwise, you get tight. Diba, you
And
sleep
that's where
and
you
then
have
the
muscle
following
pains,
yes,
yeah.
the following morning you're like, parang tigas ng katawan ko.
Yes.
So what are the cool down exercises in
For
swimming?
swimming.
Yeah.
Well, swim ran, you do some stretching, we have these, and some of the gyms have it, those parang towel na rubber.
Okay.
You do stretching with that.
Oh, I thought they were just all toweling off in a really like,
No,
you
kailangan.
know,
na
in a
rubber.
Johnny Bravo way.
Yeah, you see it, they sell it sa mga sports shops. It's like a towel. But what we did
So
before...
does it absorb water?
No.
No. It
It's
just
just for
looks
the
like a towel.
stretch.
Okay.
It's
Just for
used for
stretching.
stretching. It's very important.
What about the warm-ups before swimming? What do...
Splits. What you practice is, for example,
Out of the pool.
no, in the pool.
In the pool.
You have
Ang hirap naman, ang gaspang-gaspang out of the
20,
pool.
25-minute window to warm up before the race.
Okay.
So doon ang pinapractice namin yung race pace, yung splits, starts, turns.
What are splits? Like
Like,
the
for
real
example,
ballet splits?
You're going to swim 100 butterfly, 60 seconds is the target. So, first 50 mo should be mga 28 seconds. Then you come home in 32 seconds. So, 28 plus 32 is 60. So, yung 28 mo, pinapractice mo rin yun. Tapos yung pabalik, yung 32, pinapractice mo rin yun.
Oh my
So
gosh.
complicated.
Super!
Yeah, and there's a lot of preparation. And you have to... What we were doing, I could swim, dati, cutie Jackie, I could swim a split and call the time to the 10th of a second.
I was just gonna ask you about that.
Really?
I said,
Yeah,
you must be
walang
really
watch,
good in
ah.
telling time
Yeah.
based on, yeah.
Wow.
So, nyari, I swam 53, I say. 26.5. Coach, I swam 26.5. Normally, I'd get it within 1/10 of a second.
Wow.
26.6, 26.4.
Were you the only one who could do that, or there were others?
No,
as
you
well?
have to be able to do that. If you want to
So
be...
it's acquired.
It's
But
and
how
if-
do you acquire that?
just
counting in your
doing
head.
it every day, every day, every
Okay.
day. Muscle memory.
Muscle
Muscle
memory.
So
memory.
you can tell after you swim, parang ito, panalo ako. Ito,
Alam
hindi
ko.
masyado. Alam
Yes.
mo.
Alam
Has
mo.
it happened that you're like, oh, panalo ako, and then in the end, oh, wait, ba't hindi ako nanalo dun? Na
Well,
panalo dapat.
it happens.
May daya.
Hindi naman. It happens talaga na, somebody trained harder. So, basically,
But can you see it? Can you like, oh no, okay, I really lost kasi mas magaling talaga yon. Or normally you're still
of course,
biased?
syempre may ego ka na, babawi ako. I'll wait another 2 years and you'll see, I'll make bawi, I'll swim faster. So, for example, this year it was 59 seconds. Who won? You lost. You swam 1 minute. So you're assuming in 2 years he'll improve 2 seconds. So he'll swim 57, you have to swim 56.
Right.
Ah.
So now,